Happy Wednesday. We're gonna start out today with our bench press strict pull-up combo that we've been working on. So just to go over the two movements, starting out with the bench press, whenever you set up, you always wanna have your eyes directly below the pull-up bar. You're gonna pull your heels in as close as you can so you can put pressure in your feet. Then you're gonna wiggle your shoulder blades together. This is gonna create a small gap between your low back and the bench, which is totally fine, okay? From here, you're gonna grab the bar right outside the knurling, extend over the center of your chest. You're gonna bring it down until it taps your sternum, and then drive aggressively out of there. Say that weight starts to get heavy. Instead of letting your feet float around, I wanna see you plant those feet and push so hard that your butt almost comes up off of the bench. That's gonna help you get a few more pounds up on that bench press, for sure. Right when you finish your bench press, we're going into some strict pull-ups, okay? Let me use this bench to get up. For our strict pull-ups, we are looking for straight arms at the bottom and chin over the bar at the top every time. I really want you to focus on maintaining your hollow body position as you pull, meaning your toes are gonna stay in front of you and then the elbows come in as you initiate the pull, as opposed to pulling in this arch position, okay? No bueno on the arch, okay? Keep the toes in front, maintain your hollow, scale with a band as needed. Once we finish our bench press and strict pull-ups, our conditioning is going to involve, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements today. Okay, the first one's gonna be a suitcase deadlift with a kettlebell. You have one kettlebell. It's gonna start outside your foot. I want you to pretend like you have two kettlebells so you can keep your hips and shoulders square to the ground as you move through this deadlift. So deadlift, posterior chain movement, push the hips way back, shins stay vertical, nice flat back. You're gonna stand the weight up all the way, hips go back, kiss the ground, stand it all the way up, okay? So we're just making sure that we're not rotating as we lower that weight down or pick it up, okay? Nice flat back, hips and shoulders square to the ground. Our next movement is gonna be a box jump over. So you don't have to stand up all the way on top of the box, we just need to get to the other side. Okay, so jump up, and then we'll get a step down on the other side. Okay, use a height box so you can continue moving quickly. All right, next one, we've got V-ups. Now, a V-up is a form of sit-up that the upper body and lower body are gonna fold in half. We're gonna start fully stretched out. I like to think about lifting the chest first and letting the feet come along second. That way, you can end in this nice seated position at the top. Okay, so chest up every time as opposed to lifting the legs and trying to tap the toes. You can always scale to tucking the knees in or regular sit-ups as needed, okay? Next movement we have are double unders. Okay, so we have our jump rope. The goal is to get the rope to pass under your feet 2 times with every jump. Keep the elbows in. All right, practice your double unders. The only way to get double unders is by practicing double unders. So maybe you cut the reps in half and count the ones you make, count the ones you miss, or give yourself a time limit to try and get those reps in. But I highly encourage you to practice your double unders. Our last movement in conditioning today is gonna be bar dips. Now, we're gonna use the Matador bars, have them set up all the way over here, okay? A little bit more stable than the rings, but you can really work on that full range of motion. It also doesn't really matter which way you face. You can face in, you can face out. I like to go this way because it leads to external rotation, which translates to the rings. A lot of people like to go in, but it's up to you, kind of feel it out. You can also lay a band across this, put your foot in the band as needed. I'll just show you this way for now. So full extension at the top, lower down, trying to get the shoulders below the elbows, and then press to full extension at the top every time. Okay? You got it. We're gonna finish up today with some barbell bicep curls and some hollow holds, all right? Have fun.